we have studied about acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change in velocity. A equal to v minus u divided by t. Its unit is meter per second square. It is a vector quantity. Let's see some situations in which acceleration occurs. A moving ball coming to rest. When a ball moves, it has a velocity. As it comes to rest means its velocity is decreasing. As velocity changes, acceleration occurs. When a body comes to rest, the final velocity becomes 0. Like that, if a body starts from rest, initial velocity is 0. Initially, the body is at rest, so there is no velocity. And when it gets started, its velocity increases. That is, non-uniform velocity occurs. Due to this reason, acceleration happens. And if a body is under free fall, initial velocity is 0. Free fall means if a body falls down freely only under the influence of gravitational force. Let's consider an example. The motion of coconut falling from a coconut tree. Here, there is no external force. It falls under the influence of gravity. And initially, its velocity is 0. When it falls down, its velocity is increasing. So, acceleration happens. Once again, if a body is under free fall, then initial velocity is 0. Another example we have, motion of a ball rolling down a hill. At the top of the hill, the ball will be at rest. And if it rolls down, the velocity is increasing. So, acceleration happens here. Next example, when a body is thrown up and when it reaches the topmost position, its velocity becomes 0. That is, final velocity is 0. In short, the initial velocity of a body will be 0 if it starts from rest or it is subjected for free fall. The final velocity will be 0 if the body comes to rest or it is thrown up to a height and it reaches the topmost position. Look at this question. A food package dropped from a helicopter reaches the ground in 5 seconds. If the velocity with which it hits the ground is 50 meters per second, what is the acceleration? So our question is to find the acceleration. We know A equal to v minus u divided by t. Here time is given as 5 seconds. So t equal to 5 seconds. Food is dropped from the helicopter and initially it has no velocity. So we can write the initial velocity u equal to 0 meter per second. And it attains a velocity of 50 meter per second. That is, 50 meter per second is the velocity of the body when it hit the ground. So final velocity v equal to 50 meter per second. Acceleration A equal to 50 minus 0 divided by 5. That is equal to 10 meter per second square. Next we are going to study retardation. Retardation means acceleration of a body when the velocity is decreasing. Look at this figure. Here, initially the body is at rest. Then it increased its velocity in every 5 seconds. So, acceleration also increased. The velocity decreased when it reached D, E and F. At F, the velocity is 0 meter per second. See this, D to E. A equal to v minus u divided by t. Final velocity 6 meter per second. Initial velocity 10 meter per second. So A equal to 6 minus 10 divided by 5. That is equal to negative 4 divided by 5 equal to negative 0.8 meter per second square. E to F. Final velocity 0 meter per second. Initial velocity 6 meter per second. Acceleration A equal to 0 minus 6 divided by 5 equal to negative 6 divided by 5, that is equal to negative 1.2 meter per second square. At F, the body comes to rest. When we find out the acceleration at these points, it seems to be negative, and this negative acceleration is called retardation. The final velocity is getting decreasing means the body slows down its motion. The unit of retardation is same as that of acceleration, that is meter per second square. Let's see some examples where retardation happens. A ball rolling on a level ground. As it is moving, it has initial velocity and it will roll over and move. It will stop after a while, so final velocity becomes 0. Here, final velocity is less than initial velocity, and when we find out the acceleration, it becomes negative. So here, retardation happens. Next example, a train starting from the station. In the station, when it is at rest, initial velocity is 0. When it gets started, the velocity increases. Here, final velocity is greater than initial velocity. So, acceleration is positive. Motion of a stone thrown up, and when it goes up and comes down. Let's divide this into two situations. First, the stone thrown up to the topmost position. Initially, it has a velocity. When it reached the topmost position, v equal to 0. Here, final velocity is less than initial velocity, so acceleration thus obtained is negative. Retardation happens. When it returns back, it undergoes free fall. When an object is subjected to free fall, the initial velocity is 0, and it comes down, the velocity is increasing. When we find acceleration at this point, it becomes positive. Now you are familiar with speed and acceleration. The speed of vehicles increases when there is acceleration. Excessive speed of vehicles may lead to accidents. We can minimize the death due to accidents to a great extent if we obey traffic rules and signals that put up on the sides of the road. Accidents are not just by careless driving. Accidents can be also caused by the negligence of pedestrians. What precautions should pedestrians take? Walk along the footpath only. Walk only along the right side of the road. Cross roads only at the zebra crossing. While walking along the road late in the evening or night, avoid wearing black or dark colored clothes. And do not travel by road listening to music with a headset. So many reasons like this that people create accidents due to their negligence. So this lesson gives you an idea about speed, acceleration, and what we can do to avoid these accidents. Take care. See you again. Thank you.